So you think this is actually like the prequel to Nosferatu?
Maybe.
Or since it's a different continuity because Nosferatu is actually a German film that was a ripoff of Dracula that they almost got sued over, but they had to change all the names.
Did they really?
Yeah.
So Jawesome Possum, everybody. Playing Vlad the Impaler and Josiah's here.
Yeah, I am. And I'm Vlad the Impaler.
What?
I think.
Spoiler alert.
I don't know.
Are we?
It'd be pretty disappointing if I wasn't.
We might not be.
Maybe.
Let's find out.
Okay.
So we're playing, Vlad.
Oh, I guess I'm not Vlad the Impaler.
Yeah.
Shit. Explorer, soldier, mage. Okay, so intelligence and magic, strength, constitution, dexterity, agility. What do you think?
I kind of want to. All right. So as the explorer.
Yeah.
As the explorer, you have knowledge of the land. You are fast, on target, and adventurous. Will be the enemy spy or diplomatic emissary? Who's the soldier?
Soldier is fierce and strong. Fill your knightly duty to the kingdom, or unlock your dark side and become the assassin. Not a assassin, the assassin.
The mage is skilled, wise, and supernatural, becoming the high priest. It says the.
That's cut that. Can we cut,
Can we
Bob?
cut?
Bob, cut.
High priest, socializing in protected magic, or the sorcerer with the thirst of destruction.
Okay, so there's the dark and the light. So we're basically playing KOTOR.
I kind of want to be an explorer, personally.
Yeah.
Let's try to,
That's just the regular.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's try to, save on.
My friend, I have need of your skills once again. Darkness has fallen upon the city of Istanbul.
Not
Blood
Constantinople.
paints the streets, and the cries of the dying rise from the night. The Sultan himself will not set foot within its walls until the dread curse is lifted.
Huh.
Holy men, knights, and inquisitors have all been sent, yet none have returned. You are the only one whom I trust to investigate this.
But who am I?
Your cunning, your prowess, and your penchant for results are needed here more than ever. Find the source of this wickedness.
I wonder if it's Vlad the Impaler.
And watch your back.
Oh. Oh, wait, but a V is signed.
Yeah.
So, are we working for
Yeah.
Vlad? Oh. Oh, shit.
Chapter 1. Son of a... You pass through the gates of Istanbul on a moonless night. The lights from torches are few, and the eyes of midnight wanderers are many. A group of gods huddled around the body of a woman, her heart ripped out, and used to paint a tall, bloody 15 days on the wall behind her. The weight of fear is heavy on the streets. The scent of death haunts the tight air. The night air? That says
no,
tight.
it's the tight air. No, the air's really tight.
Is it?
It's like...
How tight is it? Is it tight? Yeah. It is a city under siege, and the enemy is invisible. So this.
How
is just,
do you know that? I said, how do you know that?
This is Sons of the Harpy, the game.
I guess 15 days. This is the weirdest remake of the Ring I've ever seen. Okay, so our name's Explorer.
Cool.
Oh shit. Bazaar Square.
That's pretty bizarre.
Fuck.
Oh, so we have 15 days to do shit.
Okay. Find a book. Oh.
Baklava. What's some baklava?
You enter the tent of a bookseller in the bazaar. The owner sits stoically upon a large pillow. His face is cracked with wrinkles. His beard is full of gray and black. He motions for you to sit across from him. His nephew offers you Turkish coffee. Well, yeah, of course. After both of you sip from your cups, you die from poison. The nephew politely asks what information his uncle can help you with. I don't know, bro.
Alright. So, we either it's, I need to know more about Istanbul, or I need to know if a plague of violence like this has ever been seen before.
So, if we go with this one, he's going to think we're a tourist, and that's bad. So we...
Okay, no, let's actually think like this.
Yeah. He's going to think we're a tourist. That's not... We don't want that. We want to just get... Or maybe that's going to, like, make him tell a story and we can become his friend. I'm very confused. I don't know. This is what we want to get to, but maybe this can be...
Our way in.
Let's go with this one. The old bookseller points across the tent. The nephew dutifully runs over to that shelf. He pulls out a particular volume and hands it to you. Oh, nice.
Nice.
Cover reads, Architects of the Empire. Between its covers are stories of the various buildings within the city, from the basilica to the palace to the city walls. That's Can I just say city walls, or it's not a building? By the way, that's false. One obscure passage that catches your interest is about the mad architect named Ares, who designed the city cistern. Seems to allude that there is a secret temple to Medusa hidden within the cistern, but that the door would only open when the cistern was flooded. Oh, nice. Well, that's good. What?
Hey, that's some intelligence.
Oh, that's cool. But is our... Oh. Shit.
You know, we might play this game more than once in this playthrough.
We gotta play it wisely.
Alright.
So, I don't know what a falafel even is. Wander. I guess we could search for the head of guard. I'm gonna do that. You're walking through the square.
Hey Siri, what's a falafel?
Can't even handle it.
Okay, check it out.
Falafel's a deep-fried ball or patty made from ground chickpeas, fava beans, or both.
And a nice Chianti.
That looks actually delicious.
It does.
Put up a picture of falafel editing, Sal. Isn't that tasty as shit?
You were walking through the square, searching for the head of the district guards, and you passed by a man. I thought I said prostituting.
Proselytizing.
But you put but you put proselytize? Okay. On the top of a crate. I'm just being an asshole. As you walk by, the man shouts and points at you, and that is why God punishes us! Foreigners in armor, with their idolatrous gods and their wicked schemes. Get thee hence, heathen! Get ye back to thy land of sin and fornication! I'd like my Oscar.
Alright, so either I came to Istanbul to save its people, or only a fool would claim to know what God thinks.
Ooh, that's some shade right there.
Yeah, that's throwing some shade. That clapback, though. Clapback of the century!
Sorry, do you think this guy can even, tell us anything useful, or is he just... We're looking for the head of guard, so this guy doesn't matter. Do you want to go all out, or do you want to say, no, I'm a good person? Because I don't know. I kind of want to put him in his place.
It's going to be a douchebag. Why not?
Be a douchebag?
Yeah, why not?
And only a godforsaken atheist, I don't think that word existed back then, but anyway, would challenge the word of the Almighty, replies the preacher, getting even more fired up. Here we find the vanity and arrogance of the heathen mind. Only he who is ignorant of the path of... What is that tattoo, you ask? The preacher glares at you. That tattoo on your right arm. You continue, I assume that's Pepe, the jackal symbol of the Bosphorus Brotherhood? Maybe you remember. Maybe you still are. Either way, that's a sin. Leviticus 19:28. Do not cut your bodies for the dead or put tattoo marks upon yourself, for I am the Lord. Using some Bible knowledge on it.
Fuck you with the Biblia!
If you are truly God's mouthpiece on earth, then why are you sitting against him here in the middle of his holy city? This guy's gonna get fucking hung in the streets. The preacher begins to reply, but the crowd is now booing. Oh shit.
Boo!
You can feel his hot stare on your... is he gonna fuck me?
Yeah, probably. Hasn't fucked me as, you know?
Yeah, you don't know what I mean? It was petty to even engage the fool in conversation. I like how our inward monologue is turned a bit harsher. Having been forced to study the scriptures for years at the orphanage... Oh! You have an unfair advantage. Especially over someone not educated enough to know that you shouldn't lecture strangers on something you yourself have never read. I like it.
Hey,
charm.
That's some charm.
We get charm? I figured we get,
balls.
dick size.
Dick size.
So we didn't find the guard.
Shit. Good try.
Should we just ask around?
Yeah. You head...
What the fuck is that?
You head down to the docks, intending on questioning people about the rash of horrific murders that have been happening. You can tell that people are on edge. They are gathering in greater numbers, even during the day, but few of them will talk to you. Just as you are about to head to a different district, a chorus of gasps and shrieks erupt from further down the pier.
I wonder what's from that.
You run towards the commotion, a crowd forming around a large fishing boat. There, caught in the net with the day's catch, is one of the strangest creatures you've ever seen. It looks like a cross between a fish and a serpent. It's over 12 feet long.
Jesus.
Its eyes are deep red and powerful jaws are lined with impossibly large fangs.
Well, how can they be impossibly large if it's only... Never mind.
Several people cross themselves, despite the fact that it's clearly dead. The man next to you, who's a merchant you've seen in the bazaar, says, "Never did I believe that I could see a Judas fish during my lifetime. I'll pay you 400 gold for it." The fisherman accepts, but says he won't touch it. The merchant then says, "Another 30 silver coins to the man who will carry it back to my tent."
30 pieces of silver for a Judas fish? Really?
No, it was 40 gold, but
No,
they're ready to carry.
But that was gold, silver, pieces of silver. That's what Judas betrayed Jesus for.
Son of a bitch, Josiah. Look at you with the Jesus power.
Yeah, take the merchant up on his offer. No, we should take
Let's
it.
do it. I'll carry it, you say. The merchant... Wait.
That's him. Yeah.
You say, comma, the merchant thanks you profusely. The fisherman releases the net, slipping the array of fish onto the pier. The Judas fish unrolls to its full dead length amid several other gasps. You walk up to it. If you didn't know any better, you'd say that it was looking directly at you with its dead red eyes.
I eat it.
Ooh, what the fuck? Then you draw your weapon and slice its head off. For some reason, you know that's not your job. The crowd shrieks again as the body flops and flails, the beast clearly having been playing dead.
Got him.
Blood sprays everywhere, followed by the last meal that the creature had. A chewed up and desiccated fisherman. The merchant looks at you, enraged.
I was trying to hide that dead body.
Yeah, right? I did not say butcher it! That's true, you reply. Resheathing? Sure.
It should be sheathing.
Yeah.
No, whatever.
Your weapon. You never did specify the condition you wanted it in when you got it back to your tent. You pick up the bloody head with one hand and sling the long body over your shoulder with the other. The merchant is fuming, but seems to be a little afraid of you now. He curses silently and leads the way.
Oh, end of chapter 1. We did it in 3 days.
Can you...
So we got 2...
So we got 2 constitution and 1 intelligence.
You can't do anything.
So we're pretty charming.
Pretty charming, I'd say.
Hey, more charm. Look at that. All right. Chapter 2.
Who's that?
I don't know, man.
The evidence you've collected lays spread out on the table before you. The evidence of a fish.
I got
a
bullshit
tattoo
and jack shit. So that's good.
Yeah, you've collected lays spread out on the table before you. Your meal from the tavern downstairs sits half-eaten as you try to make sense of the results of your encounters. That's when you sense the presence behind you. On instinct, you spin to the side just as a knife passes through the air where you've been standing.
Are we magic? What the fuck? How do we know?
Instincts. We're an explorer. All your weapons are across the room. Say the one that no one ever expects. You.
You know, I at the same time love and hate this game.
I know, exactly.
It's like they'll say shit and I'm like... Really?
With singular speed and deft strikes, you grapple with the hooded assassin, keeping the jagged knife just beyond the slice of your... it's not proper. At last, you gain the crucial advantage and flip your attacker over onto the table, breaking it to splinters. How fucking strong am I? Splinters?
Dude,
it's a solid table.
Dude, we're strong. We can sense knives. We know when fish aren't dead.
The assassin
lies still. We can buy
still.
books.
Pulling his mask back, you find a horrible slackness in his head, the result of a broken neck. Well, fuck yeah, you splintered the table. His face is European. Around his neck is a silver...
Fucking white people,
man. Fucking white people, am I right? Around his neck is a silver cross with a tiny dragon curled around it. I wonder if it's the Order of Dragula.
Dragula!
In his pocket, you find a small-bound copy of The Exorcist Doctrine. You know, 3 was actually better than 2. A piece of folded paper. It is a letter with the name of the inn where you were staying at, as well as your room number. Excellent, you think to yourself. If people are trying to kill me, then I must be getting somewhere.
How are you? You've done nothing. What has he done?
He insulted a priest.
So day 1, we went to the bookshop. We were like, yo, how cool is this place? And they were like...
He gave us a book.
He was like, here's a book. And you're like, cool. And then day 2, you're walking on the road, and someone heckles you about your religion, and then you clap back with some Bible quotes, and then you go to bed. And then day 3, you go to the docks, and you just cut a fish's head off, and you're like, cool. What if we found out? I'm more confused now than when we started.
I think we had more answers at the beginning. What are we looking for again?
The... Murderer? I don't...
You may now enter catacombs and basilica.
Well, that's nice.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that means.
Let's go to catacombs.
Yeah.
Descend to the depths or the higher guide?
Well, higher guide. We have money. We have 30 silver.
It's true. The Christian girl.
I don't know why that was funny to me.
I don't know. Oh, well, spoiler alert. I didn't even finish it. The Christian girl who you hired as your guide is more talkative than you expected, but she's also beautiful. Really knows her way around the catacombs. Knows her way around those soft, moist holes. And My people used to gather in these tunnels after the Sultan conquered the city. I'm surprised she's like, there's so many Christians in the... It's weird. I'm curious. I have to look at my history again. There was a while where we weren't allowed to pray to Christ, so we did it in secret down here. Now the catacombs have reverted back to thieves and the bone cultists. You follow closely behind her, asking, and where can I find the king? She freezes at the mention of that name. That's a title. When she turns back to you, her porcelain face is deadly serious. You didn't say you're coming down here to seek the king of the catacomb. When was that fucking introduced?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Was that in the book?
What?
You cock your head at her sudden change in demeanor. I need to find him. You reply, it's important to my No, she says, crossing herself. Nothing good can come from finding that. Suddenly she is yanked off her feet, collapsing.
Josiah was crossing himself in reality.
Yeah, Catholic family, collapsing on the ground. You draw your weapon as the girl screams, kicking at something in the darkness as she's dragged away. Well, we can see what it is. It's a Dementor. Oh, yeah, it makes more sense. You hurl your torch. It's Malachi. You hurl your torch at the thing's head that grabs hold of her.
And you hit the girl, and she burns alive.
Oh my god, it's a ghoul! It illuminates a large slavering ghoul. The undead monster pulls the girl to his mouth. With incredible strength, she screams as the powerful Ooh! She did.
Do you think she would have known that they were down there if she was the guide?
I don't know.
Also, who's
the king of the catacombs?
Who's the king of the catacombs?
I know who it is. Dragulia.
Dragulia.
You shake off your shock and leap forward. Oh, that'd be a twist. Yeah. Maybe Van Helsing was the V.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why he signed it. It's a twist. You think it's Vlad, but it's Van. You swing your sword and screaming wildly. The ghoul roars in defiance because he doesn't see anything wrong with eating her, like, why are you being such a dick? But something about you seems to aggravate it. Maybe it's the fact that you're pulling a sword on him. With a seething hiss, it drops the girl and retreats in the shadows. When you reach her, you find her brain half exposed and partially eaten, swelling out of her skull. How is she speaking?
We'll find out how she's speaking on the next episode of Jawesome Possum.
Oh
shit! We went way over time. I'm so sorry, everybody.
Don't worry about it.
Jawesome Possum.
On this episode of Jawesome Possum, we're committing euthanasia.
Yeah, she's dead.
You heard the stories of Ghoul-E Beebon.
Can I do it? Can I take over?
Yeah, I don't even know.
You've heard the stories of Ghoul-E Beebon and the dead, the dead who wandered the midnight sands of the deep desert. You dare not risk her rising as one of those monsters. You delicately wrap your hand around the cross that dangles from her neck. I'm sorry, you say. She whispers, but you plunge it to her heart. As her innocent blood... How do you know she's innocent? As her innocent blood pumps out onto her dress...
She knows she's innocent because she's a Christian woman.
How old is she?
She had porcelain skin. She's probably like 18.
She sucked dick. She's not innocent.
Dude, she knew those catacombs well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Just... As her innocent blood pumps out onto her dress, you feel overwhelmingly guilty for having killed her, but you know that it was far better fate than the grisly alternative.
It's amazing she was even conscious.
Yeah.
It said half of her brain was left. That is impossible.
Yeah, she was already dead.
Or maybe she was slowly turning undead, and so that's why...
Yeah, constant... What did we find? We found a ghoul! Nothing happened! Hit the catacombs again. Do you wanna?
Yeah.
You descend into the catacombs beneath the city. It quickly becomes apparent that you are in a twisting maze of tight corridors that may well stretch on for miles. Everywhere around you, the dead lay in row after row of endless shelves and alcoves. As you wind your way down the path of the dead, you become faintly aware of a high-pitched chirping noise. At first, you think it might be rats. Then you turn around. Before it can react, you are engulfed by a swarm of bats filling the corridor.
You thought it was rats. It was bats.
Fucking got him. Their chirping is disorienting. The beat of their wings around you. You swear you catch a terrifying flash of a maniacal laugh as they pass. Worst of all, the wind from their thousand tiny beating wings snuffs out your torch.
This time, Dracula is being played by Jared Leto.
Oh, fuck, kill me. Disoriented in the dark, you are suddenly in a very real danger of becoming permanently lost. And in these halls, that can be a death sentence.
I mean, yeah.
You managed to relight your torch, so I guess there wasn't really any issue. But you now have no idea which direction you came from.
What? But it was whatever. Wait and where you are and wait till... No! We're gonna press on.
Descend. Luckily, as a seasoned explorer, you never lost your way!
What if you were one of the other two? Would you just get lost and die?
Yeah, you're dead. You turn around, find your way through the passages, and are back on the city streets in less than an hour. You decide to head back to the inn for food and wine, completely undaunted by your brief encounter with bats.
See, the funny thing is, it says, luckily as a seasoned explorer, you never lost your way. It clearly said we lost our way, so I feel like the end of the episode is us lost, and then the start of the next episode, we just find our way out.
Yeah.
And no explanation. Intelligence. We're not leveling up any strength. Where's, like, some people I can fuck around here? Walk through the main room. Attend evening mass. What the...
You enter the Bascilla shortly after dusk. Evening mass is in session as the priest reads from the Book of Revelations.
Of course.
You walk along the outside of the pews, analyzing the parishioners who have gathered searching for any sign of the unusual.
Nope, I don't see anything unusual.
Your eyes suddenly land on a man sitting in the middle of a pew, whose throat is pouring blood from a gaping gash.
Gapping.
He's fucking dead.
He's gone.
He has passed on.
Try to check him for evidence before anyone else notices. Let's just watch for clues. We don't want to look like the murderer.
Yeah.
The first scream is heard. Then chaos breaks out as the churchgoers rise to their feet in horror. The man's head lolls back, forcing more blood to spray around his neck. More screams erupt as people cross themselves. Take a drink every time this is said. You're dead now. You're as dead as this guy. The priest comes running down the central aisle. As opposed to like the, seventh from the right. You keep an eye on everyone who is seated even remotely close to the man. 3 different women, 2 men, a pair of children.
2.5 men?
2.5. Got him. None of them act out of character for suddenly seeing a dead body. None of them move silently towards the exit. Whichever one of the assassins is very good at blending in. Maybe he killed himself. I don't know where he hit the knife, though. Then you notice, of course, a gypsy woman crossed herself. Wait, gypsies are whatever. And he says a word under her breath. Izmeshu. Something about that word seems strange.
Probably because it's a fucking Romani language. You don't speak it.
Yeah, you walk over to the gypsy. You ask her what the word means, but she is spooked by your question and runs off. 2 burly brothers on either side of her. Okay.
Is another assassin going to try to kill us because we learned more clues?
I know. It's the same one.
Yeah,
he just respawns.
The same one. Oh my god, chapter 3.
You want me to go?
I'll do it, man. The orphan which the... What the...
Who?
Who are any of you?
Who's the POV of this chapter? Is it Daenerys?
Is it John?
No, this is Euron Greyjoy. It's the orphan with the eye patch. What the fuck?
The orphan with the eye patch scurries zealously across the dark rooftop.
I guess we didn't unlock that DLC.
I'm sorry. I should have bought it before you.
Imam!
My imam says that the amulet you drew is the symbol of the of the Holy Order of the Knights of the Dragon.
Called it.
You eye the smudge-faced child and ask, how can that be? Why would a holy knight try to kill... Wait! What symbol?
The one that was around the neck of... that was the one around the assassin's neck. They introduced that. I don't know where this child came in, but that was established, and I called it was the Knights of the Dragon, because that's Draguya. Ask him about the cross, ask him about the evil... Well, he's a...
You show the silver amulet to the orphan, allowing him to look it over.
My imam says that the symbol here belongs to the Holy Order.
You just said
that. What? What? That was a mistake.
The orphan smiles with a few missing teeth and says,
Crusaders trying to kill you, eh? Now you know how it is to live in Istanbul.
Not Constantinople. but
Istanbul, not Constantinople.
Istanbul. Nobody knows about the Turks.
Yeah. You throw a gold coin to the child. You smack him in the fucking other eye. Blind. He nods in appreciation, then disappears silently across the rooftops.
Wait, we're on the roof?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess the picture showed that, yeah.
You hold the silver pendant up and look at it, dangling against the skyline of the city below. Order of the Dragon.
Next time on Vlad the Impaler.
It's kind of epic.
That is kind of bad. I like the art. You may now enter Palace.
Maybe I'll do that.
You know what? I'm not even going back to these. I'm just going forward because sneak inside, assist in the excavate. Yeah, we're not a thief.
You arrive at the palace in a coach, having been summoned by the.
When did this happen?
We chose the. What if we didn't choose the palace? What if we went to the bazaar and hung out with the bookseller again?
No, I tell you what happened. We would have missed the summons, and the Sultan would have ordered more people to kill us.
Anyway, you're summoned by the Sultan's master of antiquities. You were ushered inside the gates, escorted to one of the far corners of the palace grounds. There seems to be some sort of excavation going on there. Yet, there appear to be a large number of Janissary guards present for a mere hole in the ground. An educated man in a white turban approaches you and shakes your hand.
Fucking white turbans, am I right?
God damn
it. Shakes your hand.
Thank you for coming, he says. I'm the Master of Antiquities, to His Excellency. You know, it isn't orthodox, but I was told to use any resource necessary. I've heard that you have experience in these matters.
I'm an explorer.
What matters? What is happening?
I guess
Where am I?
I guess I'm Indiana Jones.
Who are you? Yeah, okay, fine. What matters, you ask? Let me show you, he replies. The man then leads you down a series of stairs into the ground. At the very bottom, you find yourself in what appears to be a stone tunnel of some ancient architecture.
Ah, they're gonna revive Apocalypse.
It's the X-Men Apocalypse opening place. This has apparently been down here the entire time, the Master of Antiquities says, leading you by torchlight down the tunnel. We were digging in order to build an underground storeroom for preservation of perishables when we broke through into this tunnel.
Okay.
That was really written. You look at the reliefs of winged monsters carved into the walls. They are Persian, you say. Yes, I know, he replies. But these are not! He stops and raises his torch. The tunnel ends in two black iron doors. Molded into their surface are strange hieroglyphs. Do you recognize them? He asks. A chill runs through your body as you realize where you are standing.
I'm calling it Sumerian.
It means anarchy.
Jesus Christ. Oh, I get it now.
You need to get your men out of here, you say. Why? What does this mean, he asks. You turn to him, looking dead in the eyes. These are the gates of Mog and Magog, you say.
So that's from the Book of Revelation.
Yeah, I like GOG.
Yeah, it's a good,
I like games there.
We're not playing on GOG right now.
No, we're on Steam, but
I
like how,
shout out to GOG.
Yeah, shout out to GOG.
Yeah. And then Magog.
Is that like MacGog?
They are demons of the ancient world, locked away until the end of days when they will come forth and do battle with the kingdom of heaven. You cannot open this door. No, like, literally, we can't, so what's the problem? If it's not going to open until the final battle, why are we worried about it? Like,
yeah.
That's comforting to me. Like, why are you worried?
You want to keep going?
Yes, the Master of Antiquities nods.
I'm liking it.
It is as I feared then. Nonsense, says one of the lesser viziers that teleported behind me. The Sultan is ordained to rule by the wisdom of Allah. God would not allow His Excellence to build a palace on top of an unholy place. Wait, is Gog and Magog even in the Quran? I don't think it... Oh. Grab him before he gets any closer. Forget him and get the hell out. Do we want the demons to be unleashed, or do we want to save them?
Save them. Fuck the demons.
Okay. You grab the vizier by the arm and spin him around. Did it not occur to you that it was the intent of Allah for the Sultan to build his palace in order to safeguard the world from opening these doors? The vizier stares you down. I know who you are, he says. And you are not welcome here.
You invited me, fuckboy!
The Master of Antiquities and grabs the vizier's arm. There's like two people like pulling him.
Yeah.
His Excellency named me to handle this discovery. My authority in this matter... Oh.
Damn, that was good.
Yeah. My authority in this matter is his own. We We leave, we bury this place forever.
That's pretty. Yeah.
The vizier sneers at you both. My name is Jafar.
Oh my god!
Origin story. The master turns to you and says, thank you for coming and verifying what I dreaded. Oh, you needed me? What the Okay. As payment, I give you a standing invitation to visit the Royal Archives whenever you wish. May it aid you in the research of the hideous dark... That was easy! You shake it, like, we just killed one guy and we're already... Okay. As you fall back to the tunnel, you think of what a boon that sort of access will be to your investigations.
Yeah.
Methinks nothing's gonna happen.
We'll actually get information, maybe.
Yeah, and yeah,
that'd be weird.
As you look over their shoulder at the long, dark
Who's
corridors,
the king of the catacombs?
Who's the Rat King?
Who's General Grievous?
You can't help but wonder how everything would have turned out differently had the wrong man found the gates first. Like the vizier. God choir plays.
Next time on Jawesome Possum. Fucking... go team. Jawesome Possum, everybody.
Woo!
Episode 3, Vlad the Impaler. I don't know what's happened. Wait, did you say we were invited to the palace at any time, but we had to sneak in?
Yep. Where is the archives?
Alright, visit the office of the Dockmaster.
Okay.
Alright.
Somehow.
Yeah, your investigations leads you to the harbor of Istanbul. For some reason. It is shortly after dusk by the time you arrive at the office of the Dockmaster. Luckily, ships arrive at all hours, so you presume that someone will be there to help you.
That is entitlement. That is.
Ooh. When you come upon the small building, you see a light through the window. Knock briskly. Wait, what the? When you come upon the small building, you see light through the windows. Knock briskly on the door.
Light can knock?
There is no response. You test the door to find that it is locked. Okay.
No, there should be an and. You should have comma and knock briskly.
And you knock her. Can someone patch this game?
Break in?
No, wait for the Dockmaster. Like, we're not assholes.
Yeah.
While you wait, you watch as a small skiff quietly rows up to the distant pier. A group of cloaked men hurry off the boat, and the two rowers immediately push off the back into the Bosphorus. A group of hoods disappear between the dark buildings, but you notice the last one toss his cloak aside as he enters the narrow hallway.
That was a mistake. It's almost like he's leaving evidence.
The man is wearing armor. They must be knights sneaking into Istanbul from some ship anchored off the coast. You immediately head after them. By the time you reach the alleyways, they are long gone.
They're wearing armor! How are they that fast?
Shh. Don't question it.
How are they that quiet if they have armor on?
You've missed your chance to tail them, but now you've now learned how they're getting into the city.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
We never talked to the Dockmaster.
No.
Yeah. So go
visit the basilisk.
Okay. You are visiting the Bastila. I almost keep saying Bastila. Before sundown.
Basilica, it's Basilica.
Basilica, when you notice. Before sundown, when you notice a group of altar boys gathering around a corner.
Alright, we have to cut right here. This is going to be very important.
They seem to be up to something, but you can't tell what.
There's a rat.
When the priest finally calls for them, they run off giggling and shoving each other. You approach the small table where they had been gathering around an open box. Peering inside, you find a mouse. The mouse is desperately trying to get out of the box, but the boys have covered the poor thing in lamp oil.
Oh my god.
So it's just slipping helplessly off the sides.
Altar boys for final villain. Free the No! We're gonna free the mouse.
Remembering the mouse that you used to free it at the orphanage, you pull the little creature out of the box and put it in your pocket. Once you're outside of the basilica, you set it free in an alley. As it scampers away, remember how difficult it can be for a creature so small to get out of get out of going to church.
That's kind of nice.
Alright, that's sweet.
Symbolism.
End of chapter 3.
Oh.
You're walking back to the inn. A guard approaches you and offers you protection. You respectfully decline, even though they didn't give me any choice for that. But his words still ring in your ear as you continue on. An important emissary such as yourself shouldn't travel alone.
Whoa.
What?
Now we're an emissary.
I'm an emissary now.
Nice.
I don't...
How?
Wait,
why did this go away?
What?
Huh?
What?
Or wait, no, it's just...
Okay.
Man, my intelligence is fucking high as shit.
This is weird. Someone help me. What? Ah! Chapter 4.
You descend the cramped staircase below the city streets. At the bottom, you are faced with a heavily armored man in a dark hood. Ring wraiths. If you're right about everything you've witnessed so far is to believe, then the answers you need are on the other side of the gate that this man is guarding. If you are wrong, then he will certainly kill you. So he won't kill me if the answers I need aren't on the other side of the gate. Then he'd just be standing there. Like an asshole. Show him the silver cross, attack the guard head on.
Show him the cross.
We'll give him a chance. Gambling with my life? No, I'm gambling with his life. You reach around your neck and produce the silver amulet of the cross and dragon. The man nods and opens the... got him. And opens the gate for you to pass within. As you plunge deeper beneath the city, you breathe in relief. Your plan has worked. That plan I came up with as soon as I saw the guy. He thinks you're a knight from the Order of the Dragon. But all your bravado fails as you enter their secret sanctum. Hooded men and women kneel in rows, murmuring twisted prayers to the silver dragon, crosses in their hands. On the walls hang bodies mutilated in ritualistic ways as symbols painted in their own blood. Symbols that you've seen all across your encounters in the city that were never brought up. Symbols from the exorcist doctrine. You dare not stay long enough to be recognized. Besides, as you now know who is behind the atrocities...
Who?
Dragulia. The question on your mind as you duck up... Who? See, you know what I think we're doing wrong? We're progressing through the story as soon as the next area shows up, which is the way to go through. But you're supposed to, like, get every option from every location.
I guess.
That's what it wants you to do, but it's like, now it's just, like, fudging it. I wish I just didn't know what was going on. Because that would make sense.
So we already passed this guy. Oh, alright, we're out.
We're out.
What
I guess we just,
No, wait. Let's look around everywhere.
Okay.
Oh, the catacombs are back.
Sneak through the shallows.
Wait, I made a map? I made a... What? Things just happen.
Investigate a random crime scene. Find someone... Let's do that. Who can say when you go to the city square
Jesus.
in order to find a man who can translate the symbols you found written in blood the other night? That at least makes sense.
That was 10 days ago.
The other night in Istanbul, the other night means 10 days ago at least.
You see, in Istanbul, time moves differently.
Time is convoluted. As you were searching for the rug where it usually sits, how do I know that? I said, how do I know that? You hear a sudden commotion right from the crowd. Shouts and cries of horror go up as you press your way through to see what is happening. There, sitting in a pool of somebody else's blood, no, it's his own blood, is a man tracing symbols onto the ground around him. He writes on the wall, "It." His belly has been cut open. He has a dirty, jagged knife in his... He's gonna get a nasty infection. The symbols look similar to the ones you found the other night. You step forward. Okay. What are you doing? You ask as he's bleeding out. You okay, lady? A pained smile crosses his crazy mouth. That's insensitive. As he replies,
It's obvious.
only what it's the king of the catacombs. The man's tongue is swollen and black inside his mouth. Always what he tells me. Speak to them with my words, he says. Show them that I yet rule thee beneath. He sticks the knife back into his stomach with a painful cry and pulls it out again, freeing more blood. Have you seen him? The man asked through clenched teeth. No, I haven't. Who is he? I didn't even look at the other option because I didn't know.
The man spits blood out of his mouth like it's a crazy look in his eyes. Look upon his works and despair. He finishes the final symbol on the ground, and as he does so, a sudden earthquake begins to shake the city. Bells ring, people everywhere scream. You are barely able to stand your feet.
Why would they scream that? Bells ring, people everywhere scream. You are barely able to stay on your feet!
Yeah, they do. What?
That's
what the
odd.
Fuck?
That's very confusing.
The ground splits in the middle of the square. A huge cloud of dust explodes upward, followed by jagged rocks and debris.
What the fuck?
A few moments later, the rumbling ceases. Everything goes still. The crazy man lies dead on the ground, his blood seeping away across the cobblestones, his black, rotting tongue lolling...
That is a word, but...
lolling out of his open mouth. As the people regain their feet, frightened and shaken up, you look over at the upheaval of rocks in the square. There, in the clearing dust, several tombs and sarcophagi jut upward from the ground. Their lids have fallen open, and with ancient skeletons collapsing out. They must be from the catacombs beneath the square. Wow, really? But
is this Dark Souls?
how could that insane man have done all that with a strange ritual? More than that, why?
But what route? What route? What route?
Some hoodoo holy man traveling to New Mecca. What route?
What route?
Sorry, butcher bag.
I guess that's it. Just ancient skeletons came out and we're gone.
Yep, we just go home.
Just ran away.
We go to sleep that night too.
I'm just gonna look for locked doors. You wander through the Grand Basilica on the next episode of Jawesome Possum.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, on the next... Yeah.
I'm so confused.
This fucking... What is happening?
Why is Jesus here?
Why is Jesus there?
Why is he getting crucified? Again! He let him sleep. Let him rest. He's gone through Jesus Christ. On the next episode of Jawesome Possum.
Oh my god, no! Back to Jawesome Possum.
And we're here with Jesus Christ.
Guest star. Holy shit, I want to be dead.
What the?
I want to die.
I haven't even read this yet. You wander through the Grand Basilica, listening to the morning prayers of the devoted. In the back of the church, you notice a nondescript door with 3 separate locks. You wonder to yourself what the priest of Istanbul could possibly need to keep so secure. Probably Jesus Christ himself. However, if your years of experience have taught you anything, so the best answers can be found behind the most heavily locked doors. I guess that's why they call me an explorer.
No, I know we're the emissary.
Right, we're the emissary.
Now.
You off screen.
Yeah, off.
You check for witnesses and then commence picking the locks. Surprisingly, the first 2 yield quickly, like my first and second wife. The third one takes its time, however, but you manage to get it open just as you hear footsteps coming down the hall behind you, or towards you. You open the door and slip inside, closing it quietly behind you. You find yourself in a tight stairwell spiraling up. Climbing several stories, you emerge into a small shrine. It's empty, aside from a single podium with a closed book on it and a large effigy of Christ. Oh, so it's not really him.
Yeah.
But then why would you... It's fine. Hanging on the... you walk out to the book, burned in the leather the words, the Gospel of Mastem.
No, wait, hanging on the far wall? He's like...
No, that's my point, is that's why I didn't think it was an effigy, because usually you'd cut that part off and then just put it on the wall.
Yeah.
But architecturally, they've made it a statue. But then it lies and says it's on the wall.
It didn't lie.
See,
it was wrong.
See, time was convoluted.
in Istanbul.
The Gospel of Mastema. It's strange, you don't remember an apostle named Mastema. Yeah.
Almost like it's fucking made up.
Or it's the
Dead Sea Scrolls.
It's the Sele. No, it's the Gospel of Satan or something.
Right.
It's strange. You don't remember an apostle named Mastema. You're about to open the door, the book, when you realize it's something in the room isn't right. Probably that creepy ass effigy. A chill runs down your spine when you finally notice that Jesus is blindfolded on the cross. That's actually kind of creepy. I like that. Leave the book alone. Open the book and read. You crack the book. We need answers.
We need something, man.
Crack the book open and begin to read. The words are dark. The imagery is monstrous. It's bound in human flesh. The revelations are horrifying. You don't fully come to sane consciousness until much later that night. So now it's in the past tense. When you find yourself shivering and screaming in a refuse pile. I shit myself?
Oh, he blacked out and woke up somewhere else.
You can't read that. It's the Necronomicon. Ex Mortis. Your hands are covered in blood, claw marks crisscross your face. Later, after you've snuck back in your hotel room, you find a single long blonde hair stuck between... Oh, shit. I made a mistake. Oh, no! Oh. We need to get some intelligence. So let's tail someone.
Alright. The Grand Bazaar of Istanbul is filled with the scent of spices and the press of people. On another day, you might spend your time exploring the rows upon rows of tents, but today, you are following someone. Who?
After I blacked out. What?
This particular man is dressed in light armor beneath a heavy cloak. He is carrying a large sword at his side. I guess that he is a knight.
I feel like this was supposed to be found out before we shot those knights sneaking in the alleyway.
He has a bag slung over his shoulder. You've been telling him ever since you caught sight of him outside of the Basquiat.
Actually, it was in the bazaar. Don't worry about it.
When he tucks into a tent, you sneak around the back, listen to what is being said. You're two men talking, obviously haggling over a price. But you never do hear either of them mention what's in the sack. As the transaction comes to a close, you're left with a decision. Head back around to follow the knight, see where he goes, or sneak into the tent, find out what's in the bag.
This is a risk.
This is so silly.
But I'll take it.
Oh. As the knight leaves, the merchant heads back out to greet potential customers. You cut a slit in the back of the tent and slip inside. There are tanning racks throughout the dim interior with piles of leather goods stacked all around.
Oh.
The nice bag sits ominously in the corner, now untied. You creep over and open it.
You black out and you find a...
You almost gasp out loud when you discover that the bag is filled with human skins!
Jesus.
A wave of nausea washes over you and you look around the tent. How many of the leather goods around here, around you were once people?
Now we're getting to the good stuff.
Yeah. The jingling of chimes to the front of the tent snaps you back to reality and make a quick exit back out the way you came. As you weave through the maze of tents, two questions assault you. Where did the knight get the skins? And why did he have them in the first place?
But what route?
What route?
What route?
And chapter 4.
Okay, so we got
Things.
3 and lost 2. We're a lot dumber than we were before. I don't know what that means. Okay. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Glad we leveled up intelligence before we lost it, right?
Yeah.
Chapter 5. What is this? Is he getting impaled?
I don't know, man. You're trying to assume that Vlad the Impaler has some, thought.
Your weapon clangs sharply against the sword of the bearded knight.
What?
What? How did we get here? What's going on? I feel like this is more fucking confusing than Memento.
Yeah.
Like, Memento has order, this does not. Oh my god, a shingle gives way under your foot, and you barely manage to adjust your way before you slide up the roof to certain death. We're just on the fucking roof. The knight presses his attack, and you're forced backwards along the dome. I guess that's gonna be him. Of the Hagia Sophia Mosque. Shove him off the roof. Invoke wind magic!
What the fuck? How do we have wind magic?
Or do you want to disarm him?
Yeah.
Okay. Damn it. I wanted to see him win.
Yeah, but I want information.
He's probably gonna struggle and then he falls
Yeah.
off.
He's gonna die anyway.
Yeah, you stand frozen.
No, why don't we invoke wind magic?
The wind elementals need
we
us.
didn't pick mage!
This is Riddick. We need wind magic. You stand frozen, unsure as to whether you should finish the night off or try to help him. I just decided that. As you stare at the knight, trying to come to a conclusion, his other hand flies up and snatches your ankle. With a crazed laugh, he lets go of the ledge and pulls you up the mosque with him, his screams being the only thing that fills your ears as you tumble to the earth below.
Oh!
What?
You've overestimated your own abilities that failed. Next time, consider your actions more carefully.
Are you fucking serious?
That's the end of the game? No!
None of the other...
Are you fucking with my dick?
None of the other choices were like that. Just this random, seemingly unimportant one just kills me. But looking in the book
That's the thing.
didn't kill me.
I don't even know who I was fighting. Who was that knight?
I don't know. The guy we followed with the skins, I guess?
Maybe?
What the fuck?
Hey, fuck all you people. Fuck every single one of you. This was...
Can I...
No.
What, I didn't save?
No.
I selected a slot.
No, but you never saved, did you, fuckboy? No.
Oh my... I'm so pissed.
What the fuck? I think we're done.
I think Vlad the Impaler.
This is a finale.
I didn't even get to see Vlad the Impaler. What a ripoff.
You know, this game
is unfucking believable.
I was hoping it'd be good.
It seemed promising.
It seemed very promising.
I like the music. I like the art.
Art's good. The music is good.
The script is in shambles.
Lackluster.
It's like
terrible.
More confusing than Memento if it was directed by David Lynch after he took like some pills.
Yeah, and written by George Lucas.
Yeah.
I mean, we have 2 minutes left. Do you want to just like fuck around in the game for 2 minutes?
Yeah, let's fuck around in the game. Let's be a mage because we could have invoked wind magic.
My friend.
Fuck you.
All right. Here's what we should do. We should go buy food. Only get food.
Only get food.
Yeah. Only like go buy stuff. You go to the bazaar. No. You get some bakfia. You're wandering through the Istanbul bazaar, eating a piece of honeyed baklava. You notice a little girl watching you from a few tents away. She looks as though she's been coveting the sticky dessert that is getting all over your fingers. You give her a slight smile of condolence.
We have to censor this. This is not appropriate.
Then hands suddenly emerge from a secret fold in the tent behind the girl. Pull her aside without a sound. All the abductions that you've been following the city. You never thought that
we've been following none. We just got here.
Yeah. You never thought you actually witnessed one happening. You walk over to the front of the tent, finishing up the last. You're just like chilling.
What? But she got fucking kidnapped.
You want to go after her?
Wow. I don't want to play this game anymore.
Hit next.
Oh.
That's still stupid.
That's still dumb. I'm gonna threaten him. You're paid for the month. I already will not spend your orders bowling. Clearly someone higher up in the order is running a protection racket where people break the law and continue without being handed over. The merchant. You think this is bullying? Want to pay triple next time? Give me the girl. No, it's not acquiesce. Mushroom Street under the tent. Oh. I'm not even reading it. You've been outconned this time. Guess tricked by the arch-villain merchant.
Is the game over now?
Am I just gonna die? Wow. Wow.
This game sucks.
That first time we must have been getting lucky because we
must have been. We got to like 13.
It seemed way too easy. I wonder if later on it's just like more options will allow you to die or something. I mean, I guess.
What the fuck is this game?
Let's buy a falafel.
I hate this game. Ah.
The Grand Vizier is corrupt! Really? I had no idea. The Sultan charged him with rooting...
Guys, next time on Jawesome Possum, not this fucking game.
Next time on Jawesome Possum, we don't play this game.
No,
we did
a good thing. Delete this game. Delete this.
Delete it?
Delete it. Delete it.
We're gonna exit the game. Oh, we did. Fuck.
It's fine. Next time, everybody.
Is this recording this?
No, I wish.
Can I delete this game?
Yeah, delete it. Delete local content. Alright, delete it.
Wow.
Thank you.
That game was shit.
Thank you. Next time, everybody. We love you.
I feel like I accomplished nothing.
I feel like I came in with nothing and I left with less than I came in with, which was I came in with nothing.
Which was nothing, but also disappointed.
Yeah. Wow.
What a triumph of the human spirit.
I want to be that composer, though. Good job.
Yeah. Good guy.
Yeah.